Production support for the weekly special is provided by
Smithfield Communications, serving southern Indiana with high-speed fibre gigabit internet for businesses, hospitals and homes. Smithfield Fibre Gigabit Technology. Tap the power.
IU School of Public Health Bloomington, addressing public health needs by preventing disease, promoting health, and improving quality of life across the state and around the world through research, teaching, and community engagement.
IU Credit Union, now offering mobile access to IU Credit Union accounts, helping account holders check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills through their mobile devices. Available through the IU Credit Union apps for iPhone and Droid. The Al Cobine Recognition Endowment Fund, established by friends and family of Al Cobine to support jazz initiatives on WTIU and WFIU. And WTIU members, thank you.
The air is crisp, the leaves are just starting to turn, and Hoosiers across the state are enjoying the fall weather.
But tonight, you'll discover some passionate entertainers whose talents span the seasons. Meet a local harper who is bringing medieval melodies to the modern ear. Travel to Fort Mitchell, Kentucky to visit one of the more unusual Midwestern museums. And welcome the Motown sounds of the Vallures into the weekly special studio. It's all coming up.
So stay tuned tonight for some more incredible Hoosier stories.
Welcome to the weekly special. I'm Daryl Neer.
And I'm Erica Sagone. Daryl, this early fall weather has been a dream, don't you think?
It's been perfect for football and soccer and, of course, all the music and arts events around the state.
Yeah, and certainly around Bloomington, one of the events that really marks the beginning of the season is the Lotus Festival. Each year, hundreds of international instruments are showcased on the Hoosier stage. We'll get to see one such instrument in just a moment. It's a Gaelic harp. And speaking of which, on our next show, we'll be bringing you a story of a Hoosier harp maker who's bringing his instruments to the world. You won't want to miss it. So neat to think that these stunning harps are played all over the world, but made right here in Indiana.
They're really beautiful.
And to give us a little more insight into these beautiful instruments, we are joined by harper Keith Collins. Keith, thank you so much for being in the studio with us today.
My pleasure, thank you.
And you have basically a piece of art here. This is a historical reproduction of a harp. Can you tell us some more about it?
Sure. This is an historical reproduction of an Irish harp from about the year 1600. It's called the Castle Otway harp. It's currently still over in Ireland. Measurements were taken, and this was built for me by David Cordier in Minnesota. All with the proportions of the original, right down to the decorations. He copied it right after the original as it is now.
Wow.
When you take a look at the harp, Keith, could you tell us some of the qualities and differences from this harp from a modern harp?
Right. The Gaelic harp that was played in Ireland and Scotland and even into Brittany was a smallish instrument like this that was relatively portable. It was strung with metal strings. A modern pedal harp in an orchestra has strings made of gut and nylon, and sometimes they're wrapped with metal in the base. And they have pedals, of course, so that you can change the length of the strings to get different keys. I can't do that. I have to tune it before I start, and then you're stuck with that for the whole piece.
Well, when you're playing the harp, if we could get a little bit of detail about that, what's the analog? Is it comparison to guitar? Is it a piano? How would you make that comparison?
Right. I would compare it more to a piano. Basically, what I have here are the white keys on a piano. The red strings that I've colored in are C, the blue ones are F. Gaelic harp has a strange thing where in the middle of the instrument there are two strings tuned identically to a G. Those are called the sister strings. I play with the nails on my fingers, not with the pads, which is what happens with the modern harp.
Well, Keith, we really thank you for coming in and talking about your harp. And you can visit his website for more information at ckeithcollins.wix.com/ckeith.
Well, Keith, now that we've got you plucking a little bit, would you mind playing something for us?
Sure, I'd love to.
All right, take it away. Keith, that was really lovely. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Thanks so much, Keith. If you'd like to learn how to play harp from Keith, you can visit his website, and that's ckeithcollins.wix.com.
And of course, if you love harp music, you've got to check out WTIU's Emmy Award-winning documentary, Harp Dreams. Visit shoppbs.org for more information.
From wood that sings to wood that talks. Now, technically, it's not an Indiana oddity, but with this fabulous museum just across the border, you can't resist.
You keep on interrupting me, young man, and I may not finish this story.
Well, that's the best news we've had so far.
The story gets better as it goes along.
Well, it can't get worse, all right. Yeah. Now,
Charlie McCarthy lived a life many would envy, hobnobbing with the rich, flirting with the Hollywood elite. But like many of his entertainment compatriots, his star isn't on Hollywood Boulevard, but in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. It may not be the most glamorous retirement home, but it is the most exclusive. The Vent Haven Museum is the only ventriloquist museum in the world.
Vent Haven Museum was established and founded by a man named William Shakespeare Burger. He lived from 1878 to 1972. He was not a ventriloquist. He was on a business trip in New York in 1910. He saw a little dummy sitting in a store window, thought it was a cute novelty, picked it up, brought it home, showed it to his wife, and put it away. So that was the first dummy. As far as we know, he did not get another dummy until the 1930s, but by 1947, he had 100 of them.
As Mr. Burger's collection grew, so did the additional buildings and the publicity. Upon his death in 1972, the private collection was transformed into a public museum.
He knew what he was doing, for sure. He was a visionary, and he was very deliberate in what he was doing while he was here. He accomplished his goal in that this is the center of the ventriloquial world. It is a beloved place by ventriloquists everywhere. You can't be in ventriloquism for 15 minutes without hearing about Vent Haven Museum. When Mr. Burger died in 1972, he had 500 dummies, and today we have 840. We still get 5 to 10 dummies donated a year, so it's an ever-growing collection. Every ventriloquist or family member of a ventriloquist wants to be represented here. It is the only museum of its type in the world. Mr. Burger was very determined to bring the ventriloquist community together, and in fact, Vent Haven was nicknamed the Mecca of ventriloquism at one point, which was sweet. He wanted ventriloquists to know that if they donated their dummies to the museum, that the dummies would be cared for. They'd be clean, they would be displayed, but that they wouldn't be handled. Out of professional respect, they all do have a personality and a voice that the ventriloquists developed. And we, out of respect for those ventriloquists, allow that to stand for itself in film or wherever. We don't animate the dummies or give them any kind of voice at all.
Visitors can step into history, tracing ventriloquism from Edgar Bergen to Sherry Lewis, from Paul Winelich to Jeff Dunham, not just through faces, but also thousands of photos, props, posters, and correspondences Mr. Burger painstakingly preserved in order to share the rich history of ventriloquism with generations to come.
It's been around since the 18th century. There was a time when people would do ventriloquism and not even have a dummy. They would learn how to do it and then go to seances or other environments where a secondary voice would come from some inanimate object. And then in 1772, a man wrote a book that explained what ventriloquism really is, that anyone can learn to do it. It's sound substitutions, misdirection. And then through vaudeville, ventriloquism was more like a magic trick. It was a performance art. How well can I deceive you into thinking that this little dummy's alive and that he's talking and not me? Eventually, though, when Edgar Bergen came along, it really changed everything for ventriloquists in that Bergen was the first one really to develop a character. Charlie McCarthy's personality became so distinct and defined that it separated from Bergen completely. So from that point on, really, it became more of a comedy team, and character development is a big deal. And oftentimes ventriloquists will get criticized if the voices are too close or the personalities are too close or there's no nice separation of entity there. If you can watch people watching a ventriloquist and they're watching the dummy, and engaging in that, and then the ventriloquist at will let down that illusion, and you'll remember, oh, that's right, I was listening to a dummy talk. Like when you watch a magician, just allow it to be there. It's a neat little thing to do. It is under the entire umbrella of puppeteering, you've got this sliver of people who choose to do puppeteering as ventriloquists. I just think it's a loss when anything like ventriloquism goes away. You want to have a rich experience and a rich history in entertainment, and not just be, just singers or just dancers. There's room for everybody. And I think people appreciate the diversity, seeing something different.
The Vent Haven Museum is seasonal, so if you want to see it before next May, we've got to head there this weekend. Get more information at venthavenmuseum.com.
We are very excited to be joined by our next guests who were actually inspired by the Vent Haven Museum. Welcome, Jeffrey Golds. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Great. Now, Jeffrey is a high school freshman, a ventriloquist, and you make your own figures.
Yes, I do. In fact, this is one of my friends here. This is Sandy.
Hi,
Hello.
Sandy. Hey, Sandy. How's it going?
How are you doing?
Jeff, tell me about how you got started with ventriloquism.
Well, I saw The Muppet Show as a young man, as I still am.
How much younger?
I was actually 7, yes. Yes, he's 7 years old. And then I saw Edgar Bergen on the screen, one of the vaudevillian ventriloquists, and I was just inspired. I thought, wow, he can make that guy talk and make everyone laugh. It was quite an inspiration.
Wonderful. And then you were also inspired a little bit by the Vent Haven Museum. What happened when you went there?
Well, I went there and, wow, I walked in and I saw so many eyes staring at me. It was creepy at first. Yeah, it was very creepy.
Oh, Sandy.
So it was creepy at first, and then I looked around and thinking, wow, this is very interesting. And I learned a lot more about the art of ventriloquism and the history, which was just inspiring.
And that kind of led you to creating your own figures.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about some figures that you've created?
Well, yeah, I create figures. I like this one down here, my friend Eddie. Yes, Eddie. I'm a little bit jealous. Yeah, he takes all the spotlight. Yes, Eddie is actually one that I built. I made him out of plastic, and I started building figures because I couldn't afford one like him, and so I had to start building them, and I've been doing it ever since.
And your figures don't always take human form. We've got, who do we have over here on our left?
This is Julio the cockroach.
Very cute.
Yes. Why are you laughing? He's just a cockroach.
Oh, he's cute.
Oh, thank you.
So you've actually caught the attention of some kind of well-known ventriloquists. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, I actually met Jeff Dunham 6 years ago, and then we're actually friends now. And I actually went on tour with him for a day on his bus. I got to go backstage and go on stage and see the lights and everything, of course, before people came. But it was so much fun, and I learned so much. He's the best guy ever. He's so nice.
All right. Could you maybe give me a little bit of a lesson in ventriloquism? Could I try
Yes.
Eddie out here?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
So just remember to grab the control stick when you...
Okay.
If you don't, the head's going to fall off.
All right.
It's scary, I swear.
Okay. Now, I've never done this
It's
before.
scarier
so
for the dummy than it is for the ventriloquist.
Daryl, how'd you get out of doing this?
You knock yourself out, Erica.
All right.
Okay,
So
so
what's
there-
the first thing I need to know?
Okay, so the first thing you need to know is really the levers, just so you know. He only has one lever. And
it's
do you
his
feel
head,
it in
right?
there? No,
No.
the lever, move the...
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Right there.
okay.
There you go.
All right. Step
right.
one, making his mouth move.
Okay, well, the hard part is making people laugh, but that's next lesson. But the big part is just not to move your lips.
Okay.
So this is
Good luck with that, Erica.
That's a funny joke.
Well, how do you
no.
not move your lips? Can you have some
Okay.
tips for me?
All right, so the first step, at least for me, is I put my teeth like a millimeter apart.
So they aren't, oh my gosh, I have the different voice now. So they aren't moved, like they're not together, but you have some room.
Okay.
Now
Jeff, am I getting this?
A little bit, it's kind of sad, but hey. No, no, she's getting it. But yeah, so you don't move you try to not move your lips. You don't always have to smile, because if you smile all the time, it looks like you talk to the dummy like this, and then right when you start talking to the dummies, you're like this. And that's not gonna work. So just
try to not move your lips, and the P's, M's, and D's are gonna be very, very hard.
All right, I'm gonna try to have Eddie say something to our viewers here. Thanks so much for watching the weekly special. How'd I do? Jeff, thanks so much for being on the show with us today. Really appreciate it. Loved the lesson. And you can keep up with all of Jeff's latest innovations by visiting his Facebook page.
Well, our next guests certainly understand what it means to put on an incredible show. They've been hard at work on a new album, so let's catch up with the Vallures.
I would describe the Vallures as like a garage kind of girl group soul sound. It's very much like a forgotten 45 record, just something that you feel like you've heard before but you're not sure. The band got together kind of as a necessity on my part. Like I had stopped doing music for a little while and I was not sure in what direction I wanted to go, so I thought back to myself, okay, what records do I like? And it was the music that my dad played in the living room when I was younger. Soul, Motown, that kind of sound. I thought, okay, this is what I want to do. I wanted to see girls playing music. I wanted to see a show. I wanted to see girls in dresses like the Supremes, like the Ronettes. I wanted to be what I wanted to see. Showmanship is definitely a huge part in what we do. I mean, we take the time to put the beehive hairdos in, the eyeliner, the heels, the matching dresses. The Vallures is definitely taking a step forward by looking back. What I find most compelling about the music of the 60s is not only that it was new, it was innovative, it was inspiring, but it was also about like rebellion, it was about raw emotion, it was about breaking out, it was like saying, I'm here, this is me. It is definitely difficult to write new songs in an old style. There's a lot of times where we have to stop and be like, okay, are we sounding too much like this, or does this sound too much like that? And we want to take a little bit of, you know, everything that we've listened to and studied. We want to take that, carry it forward. We're trying to be true to ourselves, but also pay respect to what came before us in terms of soul music, and siphon it down and repackage it into something new and something that young people today can also understand. I feel like that's what makes us so universal. We have fans who are, you know, as young as 5, and fans that are in, you know, their early 80s. Like, I feel like we kind of bridge the gap between what was and what is. And it absolutely is about making an intense connection with the audience. We want to see people dancing, we want to see people singing along. It's as much about them as it is about us. I feel like that is one thing that the Vallures do differently than other bands. I feel like we try to engage our audience as much as possible, whether it's teaching them a 60s dance move or getting them involved in a Soul Train dance line. A lot of times I'll hear people say, wow, when I saw you go up there, I saw a bunch of girls and I wasn't sure that this was gonna be a really good show. I didn't know that you guys could play those things or do those things or sing this way, you know? And I think that it's a really important statement on what women are capable of. And the Vallures, it's about empowerment. It's about how we are, you know, women in the music industry, we're talented, we're classy, we're beautiful, we're all these things, and we just really want to give a fresh new face to soul music.
And now, the Vallures.
But you got my heart and soul. You've taken everything, and you're coming back for more. And I was stuck on you, when I know you're not for sure. I spent all my time loving you. to say, but this heart of mine ain't rent to own. Even though we're all said and done, I don't want no other one. So I gotta take what heart I have left and try to move on by myself. You ain't no reborn man, but you got my heart and soul. You've taken everything, and you're coming back for more. And I was stuck on you when I know you're not for sure. I spent all my money loving on you, honey. I invested my love when no one else would. But you bit the hand that feeds you one too many times. And every better you got the nerve, ask for what you deserve. But I need a man and not a dog. I'm better off by myself. You ain't no reborn man, but you got my heart and soul. You've taken everything, and you're coming back for more. And I was stuck on you when I know you're not for sure. So go on now, walk out that door. I ain't got nothing else for you except for this song to let you know I'm doing better all by myself. So go on now.
All right, great job, guys.
Great job, guys.
Get the latest on the Vallures' upcoming album and tour dates by visiting thevallures.com. And of course, see their full performance plus bonus features at our website, weeklyspecial.org. Now, if you get a chance to see the Vallures live, it is an absolute must.
It's great entertainment, high energy, lots of fun, and always great music. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. But before we leave you, one more time, the Vallures.
Good night.
Something's pulling at my heart, I couldn't tell from when or where. But there's something about your eyes, so please forgive me if I stare. You remind me of a place I've never been, and I forgot the way, so won't you take me there? It was always you, it was always me. All the time that the names have changed, this is how the story's gonna be. And if you let love in, we can only win. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. If the sunrise.
Production support for the weekly special is provided by
Smithville Communications, serving southern Indiana with high-speed fibre gigabit internet for businesses, hospitals and homes. Smithville Fibre Gigabit Technology. Tap the power.
IU School of Public Health Bloomington, addressing public health needs by preventing disease, promoting health, and improving quality of life across the state and around the world through research, teaching, and community engagement.
IU Credit Union, now offering mobile access to IU Credit Union accounts, helping account holders check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills through their mobile devices. Available through the IU Credit Union apps for iPhone and Droid. The Al Cobain Recognition Endowment Fund, established by friends and family of Al Cobain to support jazz initiatives on WTIU and WFIU. And WTIU members, thank you